Okay, so it's been about 72 hours since I went MGTOW, and I'm already starting to see that some women are pushing back. And I'm not too surprised by this because one of the things about becoming MGTOW you do is that you no longer seek a woman's approval. And women benefit from this tremendously, okay? Women love those guys, and I don't mean they actually like want to be with them romantically, but they love men that just give them attention for nothing, right? They love that something for nothing. And when you go your own way, it's not that I'm like trying my hardest to ignore women, but I'm essentially ignoring women. Okay. And they're not really happy about that. Okay. I've had women at my job cause a lot of drama at work because I'm not talking to them. Okay. I've had the girls that I'm talking to and dating get upset that I'm not talking to them. And so I'm going to share with you two stories that happened to me recently within the last 72 hours from me going MGTOW. And it's just further confirmation of that what I'm doing is right. So you might experience this too. When you decide to go your own way, that you don't want to play this rat race of dating, right? And trying to make a living where all your hard work goes to funding the lifestyle of someone that's not going to appreciate it and not going to actually serve you and be submissive to you. You start to see that the world really depends on men following the path that they set out for them, right? It's sacrificing yourself for women, sacrificing yourself for your family, sacrificing yourself for your country. Okay, so a few days ago, I decided I'm going MGTOW. I just got really tired of dating. I'm like, this is not fun anymore. Again, I wasn't really struggling as far as like getting girls or attracting girls. My Hinge profile was doing really well. I've had over 400 matches on Hinge. The problem really is that I just got bored of doing the same thing over and over again for the outcome of possibly having sex. I mean, seriously, like going on first dates, being well dressed, smelling good, looking your best, being well behaved, right? Making sure you don't talk your way out of the vajayjay, right? Not saying anything too crazy, letting her speak, asking her a bunch of questions, like following all the red pill rules of this is how you talk to a girl, this is how you date a girl. I did all that stuff, okay? And I've been doing that stuff for the past couple of years. But recently, when a girl that I was talking to, we were planning for the second date, and I decided to go MGTOW, I just decided at that moment that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to seek a woman's approval anymore. So that's why I got into this. Okay? And so since I've made that switch, here's what happened, right? At work. So by the way, I have 3 jobs. This is one of them. YouTube's one of my jobs. I work as a personal trainer. That's like my main job outside of YouTube. And then on the weekends, I'm a server at a restaurant, right? So I wait tables, which is cool. It's 3 sources of income. They'll come at different times, and together I make a pretty good living, right? I make about $75,000 a year doing all 3 of these things together. Anyway, let's get to the meat of it. Slowly, even before I went MGTOW, I've been starting giving the girls at my serving job less and less attention. 1, they're not that attractive. 2, they're just as mean, stuck up, and insufferable like most women. And 4 or 2 or 3, I should say, I just think I'm above it, right? I don't think any of them are seeing me. Respect to my job, cool job, 10 minutes from my house, easy commute. It's cash money when you're a server, so easy cash, cool. I appreciate that. I walk into work, I get money, and then I leave. I don't got to think about it afterwards. But this particular job, for some reason, they don't just hire baddies. I don't understand why. Most restaurants hire baddies, but this job decides to only hire old women or unattractive women. Those are 2 things. But, if you're bored, when you're a server and you're waiting tables, you got slow times, you got busy times. During the slow times, there's nothing to do but kind of talk to each other. So a lot of men and women there, we congregate and we have discussions, we have talks, whatever. We talk about nonsense just to pass the time. What most of the men do there, they don't realize they're giving all their attention to girls for nothing. Like, they don't want to sleep with them, they don't want to hook up with them, nothing. And that's cool, but to me, they don't realize that they're giving something very valuable of themselves away. So what I've been doing is I've been slowly stop communicating with them. At first, I would say hi to them initially, and then talk to them a little bit throughout the day. Then there's that. Then we went on. Then slowly but surely, I would stop even saying hi to them, greeting them, and stuff like that. And I'm not mad, but this gets them mad. I'm not angry, but this gets them angry. And they've noticed the shift. So since I don't talk to them, I don't greet them, they avoid me, right? They try not to look at me, blah, blah. They try not to like engage me whatsoever. And that's fine with me. But what happened recently is this one girl got so mad. I guess I don't talk to her. I think I bumped into her a little bit. In restaurants, we work in tight quarters, right? It's not like we're in a fast-paced environment and there's narrow workspaces for servers to go back and forth between. So we're squeezing behind counters. We're squeezing behind tables. We're always squeezing and we bump into each other. It's normal. It literally happens all the time. She went and complained to the manager. Oh, he bumped into me. He bumped into me. So I don't want to tell him to stay away from me. Blah, blah. And in my mind, I'm like, this girl's so melodramatic because I bumped into her at work. The manager even told me, like, I know you probably didn't do it on purpose, but just stay away from her. Don't talk to her. In my mind, I'm like, what? Like, this is such gaslighting in my opinion because I don't even want your attention, but you're trying to make it seem like I want your attention. I'm trying to bump into you to try to get your attention. Girl, I don't want your attention. I'm just trying to get by. A customer wanted to get chocolate milk. I'm sorry. I'm going for the chocolate milk. I'm opening up the door. The door bumps into you a little bit because we're in tight corners and you're not moving and we're not speaking. So I'm not saying hi, bye, or even like get out the way. But I did say, excuse me. She didn't move. I think I lightly bumped into her, right? I didn't have to really bump into her. Anyway, long story short, she complained about it, made a huge scene with the boss. And what I realized was, this is what happens when you go your own way. Women are not happy about it. They're going to push back at you. So that's my one example. And I have another example. But ultimately what I'm trying to say is that women are not going to be happy about this. Okay? You would think that, all right, just leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to go away. But what they're saying in their mind is no. They demand my attention. No. If I don't give them my attention, they're going to complain about me. They're going to find some frivolous reason that I'm causing a scene at work by doing nothing. And I've realized this because a lot of the girls that I know, they look at ignoring a woman as a form of abuse. Check that out. That if you don't speak to a woman and give her your attention, you're abusing her. That's how much women love attention. I used to say this before, and you can see it in my past videos. Attention to a woman is like a blowjob to a man. They can never say no, okay? Women can never say no to attention. They love it. And what they love about it more than anything else is getting it for free. Now, in the dating market, realistically, men, what we trade our attention. Women, what they trade with their sexual energy, their sex. So we trade our attention and they trade for sex. And that's the exchange. I'll give you attention. If you give me sex, we got a deal. Okay? But a lot of women are so used to getting that attention without giving sex, they demand it. They feel entitled to it. And this is what I mean. When you go MGTOW, women will push back. I got one more example to share with you guys, and then you can share it. Well, you can still like, subscribe to the channel, and share your comments below. But check out this example. So the girl I was supposed to go on a second date with, when I went MGTOW, I just stopped texting her, right? And you know that you can't really do that in the early stages of meeting a girl because you're supposed to be chasing them, right? What are you doing? You're supposed to, I don't text her good morning, but I know a lot of men are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you? I was on some shit like, all right, you know what? She was kind of flaky about the whole second date thing. She didn't know she wanted to go on a second date. So I was like, all right. I just fully pulled back. One day went by, we didn't speak. Another day went by, we didn't speak. Bro, you tell me why she just hit me up recently? And she was like, hello. That's her text. Not, hey, how are you? What you doing? Hello. So usually as a dude pursuing girls, you know what I normally do? Hey, what's going on? What you doing? What you're into? Trying to get the conversation started. But I'm from Jersey. So all I said was, yer, Y-E-R-R-R-R-R. That's all I put. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 4 or 5 R's. That's all I put. Yer. If you're from Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. That's like a hello, too. Or that's like a what's up. You know what I'm saying? So then she responded back with greetings. Hello, your greetings. And this is her passively aggressive pushing back, right? This is passive aggressive. She's trying to say, you need to reignite the conversation with me. She's not happy that she has to initiate the conversation. But she wants the attention, so she'll throw a little something out there, throw me a little bone, you know, but her saying hello and then greetings is pushing back. So anyway, that night that she sent that to me, it was kind of like 10 o'clock at night. I was out with a friend. This is me going my own way. Me and one of my guy friends went to the bar. I had a mocktail. He had a cocktail. We also smoked. We had a good time. I don't drink, and I don't even really smoke like that, but I smoke once in a while. And so we smoked. We had a good time. And we were just at the bar, relaxing, hanging out. And there was a bunch of girls around us. I was in a wife beater. A lot of girls were checking out the muscles, whatever. I know a lot of people don't think I got muscles, but trust me, I got some mean shoulders. But we were at the bar, and he's an attractive guy as well. And we were in the middle of the bar, and people are constantly surrounding us, women, all types of people. We could tell they want our attention, and we were just zoning them out. And the girl texted me. I showed him her text. I'm like, I don't even know what to say to her. I'm not even going to say anything at the moment. And we laughed it off. You know, I was focused and I was present with him. We enjoyed our time together. And that's what I mean. Going your own way. Doing what suits you, works for you. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she wasn't happy about that. But my point to you is that women will push back once you go MGTOW, once you go your own way. Okay? And the most passive aggressive ways. So this is me 72 hours in it, and I'm starting to see it. And I'm realizing, like, you know, deal or no deal, right? If we don't get what we want, we're out of it. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists, okay? And I'm not negotiating with no feminists either. So if I can't get what I want out the deal, I'm not playing it. And so I'm really happy about this. This is a great third day for MGTOW. I'm going to let you guys keep following me on this journey of mine, and I'm going to keep supplying you guys with information. If you got questions, let me know. Almost at 4,000 subs. Please help us to get to 4,000 subs by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. I appreciate you all. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you over there.